1.5 kilometres to go up.
You good?
Nothing like a finger. Lovely.
Are you done?
Oh no, my knees! Hi guys!
Hey,
I don't know if it's probably there right away. We have made it. Barcelona.
Barcelona
Just a few
2K25.
gringos.
You do have to introduce yourselves.
Oh, hey guys. Hey guys, I'm Alex.
Alex is the designated driver. We've got a 3-hour drive up to the mountains, and in the back of the car we
Hey
do
guys.
have
Matt here. Nice to meet you all.
talking to my free subscribers.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready? Set at speed.
Here we go.
Oh my god, it's like the Ritz.
Wowzers.
Have a look, guys.
Oh my god, it's amazing. Wow.
I never thought of my wildest dreams.
Wowzers.
I'm so happy to be sharing this confined space with you boys. Oh yeah, we all do it.
Yeah. What's cheers in Spanish?
Tiago.
Cheers.
Cheers, lads.
Yeah, nice.
What do you reckon about that then, mate?
Unreal, mate. Have a look. Have a look.
More snaps, just for good measure. Good morning from the Pyrenees Mountains. This is day one of the climb. Monte Perdido, 3,346 meters.
Yep.
To be precise. It's, was it just gone 8 o'clock? We're hoping this walk's going to probably take about 7-8 hours to get to the hut.
Probably about that, yeah.
Anything to say for yourself, boys?
What we've got, 7-8 hour climb up to Refugio de Góriz, which is about 2,400 meters, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then stay there for the evening and hopefully get there before it starts getting dark later on.
And before the bears get there.
Before the bears.
Yeah.
Anything from yourself?
Yeah, I don't know. That was the bus we were meant to get if we wanted to take 2 hours off the trip, so it's just gone past. Yeah, no, it's going to be a good climb. Good day for it. Nice temperature, actually.
Yeah, that is true.
Like really nice temperature.
It was too hot
It
yesterday.
was way too hot, yeah, so like burning sat in the shade.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be good. Looking forward to the beer at the refuge.
Gotcha.
And, yeah, definitely gonna have to stop in about 100 metres and stretch.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't do any warming up.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You might have to do some stretching halfway up.
Yeah, calves are gonna be like a bass guitar.
Absolutely.
like
We've got a
insane.
couple of football tops
Couple of footy tops.
representing today as well.
Yeah.
I'm obviously supporting my team Norwich. We've got an Everton
All over
shirt.
Everton. All over it.
Yeah. What's the story behind that?
Well, my dad's a Scouser, and it was pretty much, if I didn't support Everton, I'm pretty sure he'd kicked me out of the house.
Fair.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
fair.
Understandable, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I will see you in a bit.
Here we go then, lads. Here we are, boys. First checkpoint.
Yeah, quick little stop off.
First Refugio sign.
We've already gone wrong twice, but yeah.
5 hours 40 to go.
16 and a half kilometres to go up this path.
It was a lot longer.
Mm.
The app's saying like still a good 7 hours.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, and I'm like,
What do we
I
believe?
mean, I trust the sign.
I
but
think
Yeah.
it's 5 hours 40 at maybe at Spanish pace.
yeah,
We're going quite slow, I think.
Do you think?
yeah, we're all here
Stopping.
absolutely sweating, and there's just been 2 people that have gone past in like jumpers and trousers.
Yeah, we've been overtaken.
I'm a mess.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm a mess.
We've already had to get a towel out.
Should we power
Right.
on?
Let's
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah.
How many kilometres are we in?
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want some stats in that?
Yeah, let's drop a couple of.
Walking for 1 hour.
Okay.
We have done distance of 3.61 kilometres.
Yep.
Elevation gain of 250 metres.
Okay.
Remaining
Only
18 kilometres
18 kilometres remaining. What, to the top
to the top.
or to the hut?
To the hut, sorry.
Okay.
And we're at a 14.51 per kilometre pace.
So it's going to get steeper.
Ooh.
Slow down a bit.
We're going a lot steeper, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I've already had a
We got a little video of the,
This is pretty steep.
yeah, this is pretty good though.
Little pit stop and update, please, Matthew.
Neither update. Last update, we're about an hour and 15 minutes in at 5k.
Yep.
And we've done 500 metres of elevation. Now we're 2 hours in, 6.7k.
Yep.
And 668 metres of elevation.
It's getting pretty hard.
Yeah.
hard. First time the bag's been off.
Yeah.
2 hours
Yeah.
in. First time we sat down.
The last bit was steep.
Yeah, very steep.
Yeah, like semi scrambling just before you get to that. Yeah.
Brutal.
Feeling good though.
Feeling good.
Not too hungry yet.
I'm not feeling good.
Not seen a bear yet.
I'm not feeling good at all.
Darren's sunburn.
Oh yeah, burn,
Been walking in the
sweaty.
shade.
This is a slog.
Yeah, we got a long way to go as well.
Enjoyable though, very enjoyable. It's nice that we're in the shade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
It's going to get pretty toasty once we're.
Chat's a bit shit, but you know.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's expected.
Yeah, if you
that's
wanna
the.
look, that's where we gotta go. That's where we are.
Hopefully that's focused.
Who knows?
Yeah, we're right in the middle of like the steep ascent,
the
aren't
steep climb. Yeah. Got
we?
another 4 and a bit, 4.5k, 5k to go.
We're getting there.
Till we're at the peak.
Getting there.
Push on.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good.
Add worse lunch breaks. So again? Add worse lunch breaks.
Yeah, man. Alex, feel how heavy they are.
Hench sandwiches. Absolute brick. We're about halfway now, aren't we? I think.
I think we're about halfway up the ascent, yeah.
Look at this. What a place to have lunch. Sorry, mate.
Where are we?
So I'm just vlogging right now.
I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
He's talking
Don't talk to
He's talking to
me.
his viewers, he's not talking to us.
What a beaut. We continue. Had some lunch, stopped off for about 5 minutes. Back on the trail. And it's getting pretty steep. We've got to go up there. Hopefully there's not as many sniffles in this video. I have blown my nose a couple of times. The breathing's laboured. Whew. Heart's pumping. This is a killer workout. Just over 5 miles done now. We continue. Onwards and upwards. We've reached a rather sketchy bit of the walk. That ledge. We've got to manoeuvre ourselves round this cliff, and there is nothing but a sheer drop.
Quite fun. There's the path we came up on there. You can see that on the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just about
We'll drop
in
an
the
hour
distance.
We'll
Yeah.
drop an hour in there. Yeah.
How are you feeling about this ledge? I'm a little bit nervous.
I'm kind of adrenaline pumped for it, but at
Yeah.
the same time I'm a little bit nervous, yeah.
Yeah, I should probably put the camera away for this.
I mean, good content if you fall, I suppose.
True.
Your call How much do you like your followers?
Jesus.
Yeah.
What a view though.
What an unbelievable view, but at the same time. Absolutely not. Wait.
Who's calling
Hello?
you?
Hello?
That weren't too bad.
Yeah, not bad.
I think it gets worse.
Yeah, I think it does.
I mean, looking down there did make my stomach drop a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Glad it's not windy.
True, yeah. I mean, we can't complain with this weather. Have we lost the path? Or path,
I don't know.
as you'd say, Matt. Where's next?
Found the path. Just up there. Right up there.
Can't even see it.
You see it, you see it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Wall, yeah.
Okay, yeah. We're climbing up this waterfall, are we? Okay.
Look up to that edge there. Yeah, he's got 2 handprints on his ass, hasn't he?
Oh my god, mate.
Yeah. I'll wait for Byron just in case he falls and
Yeah,
kills
a
me.
good shout. think I'll just chill here for a bit.
Yeah. Weird then, pet.
Naughty. Very naughty.
What's the view like?
Absolutely stunning, mate.
Is it beautiful?
It's beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. How'd you find that?
Peace.
Yeah, easy, mate. Isn't it? Hate to break it to you, mate, but you've got a big old spider in your bag.
After moving house, this is walking part.
Really?
Yeah. Gentle.
Doesn't compare.
I'm not even joking.
Really?
Moving house is harder than this. Hands down. Can you get the spider?
Interesting. I can't see it anymore. It's gone.
Just laid eggs.
Hefty bit of chain, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's alright at the moment. I don't feel like I need it yet, but it'll be good job to hold on to. It's pretty mad, this, isn't it?
It's beautiful. But yeah. Oh.
What's your thoughts?
I'm loving it. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm glad. It seems a bit, although it's steeper, it's not as constant. When we were in the woods earlier, like, I was panting.
Yeah.
Absolutely panting. That was hard going, but this is, yeah, obviously a lot more technical, but fitness-wise,
Yeah.
loving it.
Just can't be afraid of drops, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't look down.
Look at that. That's incredible.
Yeah, love it. We're getting there now, I think. Yeah. Let's have a little look. 8.5 kilometres done. Just over 1,000 metres of elevation. 3.5 hours in. A couple more hours to the hut, I reckon. Yeah. Happy days.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. The path stops. You just about see where we stopped for lunch, right down there.
Yeah, I think there's only one way, and that's straight up.
Here we are.
We're rolling. Whoops. Right.
Stop the little stats update.
God. My legs.
We are literally on the side
Oh,
of the cliff.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
The way marker is fallen over, so while I rebuild the way marker, Matt's going to give you some stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do.
Just about to come into our 4th hour of walking.
Mm.
I reckon we hit the sun maybe an hour and a bit ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, 2.5 hours in maybe.
Yeah. So it's starting to get quite hot.
Yeah.
8.74 kilometres of distance and 1,087 metres of elevation gain.
Yeah, that's nuts.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The pace has drastically slowed down to like 20 minutes per kilometre.
Mm.
That's because we've been climbing.
It's been pretty, like vertical in some places, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean the next bit.
It's actually pulling ourselves up.
Very, very vertical.
Yeah.
But we've only got probably another, what are we on? Probably another 2k until we reach the plateau.
Yeah.
And then it's just like a
Smooth sailing to
relatively
the hut.
easy walk to the hut.
We hope.
Yeah, definitely.
Smooth
Hope.
sailing up to the cervezas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'd hate to be a cold cerveza right now.
To be a cold
absolutely hate
cerveza right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in trouble.
Oh, they're in
They
deep
are
trouble.
Deep trouble.
Deep
Yeah.
trouble.
Yeah. Lovely.
Anyway.
Good. Yeah. Good check.
Yeah.
Good checkpoint.
Good check.
Good chat. All round.
Great chat.
Great chat.
Should we continue?
Thought we should end it there, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Go on then.
Yeah. Chat might have been too good.
The chat, not the walk.
Yeah. Might be wrong, but I don't think so.
Just want a map to walk out.
Still on the beach over there. Good.
think we've got about a kilometre to go until the hardest part today sort of comes to an end, and then it's, yeah, I think it's fairly level for the next few miles, which would be a nice break from all the climbing. Oh, I'll check in with you then. Wow. So how long did he say from here? About 4 hours to the hut?
4 hours, 10K.
10 kilometres. 4 hours. Oh, I've been climbing more than 5 so far. You what?
I'm so alright with this drop. Because it was so, yeah, desensitized to it.
Yeah.
Still pretty steep though, isn't it?
Yeah, still very steep. Ow. You good?
Don't mind if I do. Quick little pit stop.
Come in handy at last.
It's 2 o'clock, yeah.
You know what time we are?
It'll be really handy when we come across a bear.
Yeah, we got upsold a knife by, how much was it? €4? Because we thought there were going to be bears.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
scaremongered us
The only thing I've seen was
into.
a goat.
Yeah. And what was that other animal? Mammoth?
Mammut.
See?
See. Look at the size of that.
Dench.
Yeah, wait.
It's an absolute doorstop.
Absolutely doorstop.
Fucking hell, it's solid. Oh my god.
I got rid.
No, I can't eat all of that.
Look at this fucking noob.
You have flatbread?
Yeah.
Love it.
Some more Italian stuff.
Yeah.
Leave it for the mammoths.
You need a saw to cut through it. It's insane.
Yeah. Crazy.
Everyone loves watching people eat nowadays, don't they?
Mic right by my neck. They're gonna hear me
Get you jumping.
chomping on this stale bread.
Yeah. Right, since we are stopped, I'm ready. Do you want an update?
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell the mic? Mic controller.
Please.
Okay.
Oh, that is so garlicky.
We are over halfway
Get in.
by like 0.3 of a K.
Mm.
But we're over halfway.
Smashed it.
We have reached pretty much the elevation of the campsite as well.
What's that?
1,424 metres.
Yep.
I think we go up just a touch and then we come back down to the refuge.
Sick.
We're
Plus-
11.
Plus the elevation we're already at.
Yeah.
We're probably at 2.4.
2.4 to 2.6, I think. Yeah.
I think the camp's 2.4.
2.4. Yeah. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Don't know how long this next week's going to take us. 11K of a walk. We just met some French people, and apparently they said it was 4 hours. I think they're full of shit.
Yeah, that's slow.
Yeah.
French speed? Can you say that?
Well, yeah.
French speed. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
They're on-
just
they're
a
on-
slower way of life.
They're on mainland European speed.
Mm.
Mhm.
You know,
They're an hour ahead of us.
True.
we're always catching up.
Always catching up. None of us.
Yeah. If you want to see more stuff like this, don't forget to like, subscribe.
Fuck, you're good.
And put in the comments below what trainer you'd like us to try out next.
Yeah.
Or any piece of kit for that matter.
And if you just send that to us, we'll try it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get in touch.
Get good feedback.
Get in touch, please do.
Also, if there's any private chefs that fancy making us some non-stale breads as well,
Yeah.
please get in touch.
Tell us your best hike snacks.
Hiking snacks essentials.
Yeah.
What's your hiking snack hacks?
I've chowed down about 3 glucose sachets so far.
You've been all over them.
2 sandwiches,
How your insides are not like
a
coming out
protein bar.
You got half a bit in your moustache.
Yeah. I don't know.
Saving that for later, mate.
Classic.
I'm a hungry boy.
You've got to feel the engine, mate.
Exactly, mate.
Thomas the tank doesn't run
Keep.
on fumes.
Yeah, it's got a chug on something in it.
Choo choo. All aboard, full steam ahead. Choo choo, motherfucker.
That's definitely going in.
We continue after another little lunch break. Woo. That breeze is nice. Really nice. I think we've been lucky with the weather so far. Look at this. So we're thinking that's our peak in the distance.
Yeah, I think so. The refuge is somewhere that way. So we gotta get around this, around that peak there, and then somehow get over there. But I'm pretty sure that is our peak.
Way.
It's fucking miles, isn't it?
Yeah, and we've been climbing for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it could be an interesting climb.
Beautiful canyon though. So we're thinking this next bit could be a little bit sketchy. Let's have a look. How you feeling, Alex?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Had lunch, a few snacks,
Yeah.
lots of alioli on my bread, nice and garlicky.
Yeah, that was super strong, that garlic.
Feel good.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, feeling good. Feeling good. I'm trying to be conservative with the water though still,
Yeah.
so I feel thirsty.
I could do it. I can't even see the refuge yet.
No, I can't.
Yeah. There's snow on those hills though.
There is a lot of snow on those hills.
Push on to the waterfall.
Amen.
Onwards.
Ooh. We've now been walking for 7 hours, 20 minutes. How many miles? Almost 12 miles. Killer. I think we've got about a mile to go until we get to the hut. There's a storm rolling in. I don't know if Mike's picking up the thunder, but yeah, weather's getting a little bit. Oh, hell of a shout. A little sugary snack. Where do we go next?
You see that bit right up there?
Yeah.
We've got to go all the way up there.
Oh, the trail, I see
Get
it,
onto
yeah.
that rock, and then we take a right.
Okay. And then I'm assuming, yeah, the hut's sort
About
of,
6k away,
yeah,
so hopefully.
just around here. Happy days. Jesus.
Get a shot of that.
Yeah, that's pretty good going, isn't it?
Fucking hell, boys.
The pace is definitely slowed.
Yeah.
Keep pushing.
Tired legs.
Yeah.
I'm starting to believe there's actually no hut.
Yeah.
Are you stuck?
We'll see the refuge.
Yeah.
I think.
We saw it maybe about 6k away, and it just did not seem to come any
No.
closer at all.
It does feel like that hut's been moving further and further
Yeah,
away.
Yeah.
And it's still
100%.
impossible to say whether that's 10 minutes,
Yeah.
20 minutes, half an
Yeah.
hour. We don't know.
I mean, it looks pretty small on the camera still.
Yeah, it looks pretty small on the eyesight still.
Bit of an arrow there.
Yeah.
Meet when we're drinking a cold one.
Yeah.
Full review in the bar.
Home straight, lads. Home straight. We will be rolling up shortly. Wow. That was a hell of a walk, boys. We're here, bring it in. I'm going for another dap. Played. Lovely. Well done, boys. Perfect. We're in. We've made it. Cheers. Cold cerveza. That's beautiful.
It's right up there, that bit.
Absolutely delicious.
More ways than one.
Yeah, that goes into top 3 beers of the year.
Top 3 beers
So far.
without a shadow of a doubt, yeah. Could not agree more.
Oh,
Showed some stats for the final walk.
have you stopped your Stravas?
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Keep me over now, yeah. Done.
Some stats, please, Matt.
Okay. Love this.
And it's on.
20.72 kilometres. I don't know if I agree with these stats. Elevation gain 1,629 metres.
Big.
And time is only 6 hours 50 of walking, apparently. I felt like we were a lot longer than that.
6 hours
That's what I've got.
of walking?
The problem is,
I think every time we stop though, like even a little pause,
yeah,
it all adds up, doesn't it?
the problem is there is also no signal up here. So I don't know if this is telling us the last time I had signal, what the stats were, or what it is now. But either way,
We can
it's a long fucking way, wasn't it?
we can put the stats in the corner of the video.
Oh,
Good shout, very good shout.
great shout.
Should
Should we wrap it up for the night?
Well, should I tell you about the situation?
Yeah, good point actually, because that's informative.
So we've got a dorm room, first floor, Italian, beds 2, 4 and 6.
Nice.
Showers in the room. You have 3 of these. These tokens let you have 5 minutes each hot water, and then it's cold. So use it wisely. Dinner 8:30, table 4. Breakfast 6:30, and then check out at 8. But I think we're going to want to be out pretty sharpish.
Pretty sharpish, yeah.
These are your lockers. So these are £5 refundables.
Perfect.
So they go back. So if you want to use a locker, that's that.
Cool.
And then the total cost for all of that, if anyone's interested.
Go on then. Yeah.
Total cost was €208, and I spent 36 as a deposit. So we're looking at about 250, €245 really.
Bargain.
Yeah. So
Bargain. And the funny thing about all of it really is that we're complaining after doing a hike up a hill, yet a couple have just arrived with a baby on the back, and they don't seem tired at all.
They're built different. They're built different. But yeah, I think we should. Yeah,
a few more of these, get a shower, get some dinner.
absolutely. Let's wrap up the filming for the day.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys. Well done.
Bigger day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cheers to you as well.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
So far. Stay tuned for day 2.
Refugio de Góriz.
Good morning. Day 2. We're just leaving the Refugio de Góriz. Probably butchered that pronunciation, but yeah. 20 past 8.
Yeah.
Now,
Started the day by popping some ibuprofen.
yeah, knees are feeling a bit tender this morning.
Start the day how you need to go on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think we all had horrible night's sleep,
I didn't.
apart from Alex. Yeah, me and Matt, pretty rough one.
The amount of heavy breathers.
Yeah, big snorers in the room. There was 8 bunks. Yeah, not great. So hopefully the fresh air sort of perks us up a little bit. We were advised not to do Monte Perdido, just because there's too much snow on the mountain, and apparently somebody died, which isn't great. We haven't really got the equipment or the know-how. So we're doing a smaller peak, which will still be alright, and then we're going to go down an easier route on the way back. Hopefully see some cool waterfalls. Oops. Yeah. See you in a bit.
Red and white mark.
Was it red and white?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it might have been white and red.
Fuck, I don't know.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Really cool.
You wouldn't understand. Master.
Yeah.
You'll slow me up later, Daniel. I'm going to keep posting. I'm going to push you with my nose. If you go faster.
Yeah, it's the shoot first. I would need to sell it. Made it, big man. Feel good?
Hardcore, mate.
Hardcore. There's definitely not a path up here.
Well done, boys.
Made it. Jesus.
Little, yeah, not the big dog up there, but it's a peak, and it is Punta Arrablo, 2,520 meters. My knees are screaming.
To be fair, there were 3 blind summits on that.
Yeah,
Which is fucking horrible.
yeah, that was, yeah, nice little challenge.
Cross shooting, sorry.
Yeah, little cross shoot.
You, innit?
Well in, boys.
If you didn't film it, it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
We couldn't find the path, so we made our own path, and then found the path just before we got to the top, so made it a bit more difficult for
Yeah.
ourselves than we needed to.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
Nothing but climbing on slate.
Nice and close.
That's very close. Your bonnet on that looks enormous. You look tiny, mate. You look so small.
Oh no, my knees! Oh,
Swing me, swing me!
you cheeky little monkey. So that's where we came from this morning, that building. That's where we stayed last night. We've walked up the valley. Now we've got to go back down to the hut and then through the canyon back home. We've made it back to the hut. That was much quicker coming down than going up. Quick refreshment stop, pick up our packed lunch, and then heading back down the mountain. We're going for an easier route back to the village, just because we want to get back in a few hours, and then have a bit of a chill. This would have been a lovely route. Just about to stop for lunch. We're heading for that waterfall. Lunch finished. How are we feeling, boys?
You know, feel pretty good actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's pretty flat from here on out, I think.
Yeah. It's quite nice actually.
Yeah, very nice.
Done all the hard walking. The gimbal has retired, so You're gonna have to excuse my shaky,
All on the elbow now.
yeah, shaky hand.
You want cinematic
No, mate. What's that?
Oh, stabilise it, mate. Come on.
Surely nearing the end now.
Surely, hopefully.
Surely.
My legs are blitzed. And,
Yeah, my legs are getting tired.
Looking forward to sitting down on the bus.
Yeah, yeah. We're not too sure how far it is though, because we don't really know where we are.
We don't have GPS today.
No. We're winging it today.
There's a potential to go the way.
Oh no, please don't say that.
Because look how close the river is.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Look how far the river is away from this path. Here.
Shit. Saved by the sign. We are on track. Yippee.
Yippee.
Oh,
The weather's so good.
the heavens are opening. What are you laughing at?
Just the fact that we got told it was an hour and a half back. Still, we thought it was like 5 minutes. We got told it was an
Yeah,
hour and a half
that's
back.
good.
And now the heavens have opened.
Yeah, literally.
Everything is going up and not going our way now.
No, that's so true. Yeah, we spoke to another hiker who broke the news to us that
Yeah.
we had about an hour and a half to go.
Told us where we were on the map, looked us up and down and went, for you guys, an hour and a half. It's like, okay, literally. Thanks, mate.
Mejor pequeño que grande, siempre.
Boys, we made it. High fives.
Incredible. Well done.
Get in. That was a
So shit.
that was a long day. Very long day. This is interesting.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think
Can you say that again? Sorry, I didn't get
Yeah,
that.
so yesterday we went from here
Yeah,
to there.
yeah,
Today we've gone from here to here,
yeah,
back to here, and to here.
yeah.
Yeah. And
been
now
a-
we're finally going from here in a bus
Yeah.
to here.
Torla-Ordesa.
Torla-Ordesa.
And we're going to get some scran
Yeah, baby.
and some cold beers.
Woo!
Love it.
Stuff. That's why.
Good evening from Barcelona this time.
Good evening.
This is day 5 of the trip. The final. Is it?
It is
Let me
day
start.
5, yeah.
Is it Monday?
Day 4.
Monday, Friday.
Today's Thursday.
Oh yeah, it is. Alright, I'll cut this out. I'll cut this out.
It's day 4 of the trip, guys. Welcome back.
Right, go again.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. They've not been anywhere, they've just been watching.
Alright,
They're not back.
good evening. Day 4. We're back in Barcelona where we started the trip. We spent the day travelling. Last night we finished climbing back to Torla-Ordesa. We got back to the hotel, chilled by the pool for a bit, had a bit of a rest, and then we went into Torla and had a few beers, had a meal, and yeah, it was a bit of recovery time. I think we were all feeling a little bit tired. This little segment is just going to be us wrapping the trip up. A couple of reflections on the week, basically, how the walking went. We've got a couple of stats for you, how far we've walked, what we thought of the walk, would we recommend it? I'm going to hand over to Matt. He's got a couple of stats overall, so I'll pass you over.
Yeah, so what was it? 2 days overall, 45.68 kilometers hiked, which is pretty good.
pretty good.
Yeah. Like doesn't
For a couple of
sound,
novices.
doesn't sound like a lot, but when you think about the amount we went up and down,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
not
like how
walking like
intense it
this.
is.
You're like
Yeah.
this at times.
Yeah, definitely. So that's quite a bit. 2,507 meters of elevation gain. So that's pretty good. And it was quite a way up to like the first, like the actual refuge as well, wasn't it? It was what, 2,028 meters to the refuge, then up from there to another peak. Do you remember the name of the peak?
Punta Arrablo.
Punta Arrablo. Punta Arrablo, 2,520 meters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
So just
overall,
above the refuge, but felt more than
yeah,
just above.
Yeah.
With we had basically ascended Punta Arrablo,
Yep.
but we lost the route. So we, instead of going back to find the route, we actually decided to go up the side of the mountain.
yeah, which
We climbed up, and then we got to the top after a few false summits and found
Yep.
the route, which we descended
That's
Yeah.
right.
down the
Yeah.
proper route. Actually,
Yeah, that's
if you are gonna do that route, try and find the actual route, because it was just like shale slipping under our
wasn't fun.
feet.
Yeah.
It wasn't the best climb, but it was nice when we got to the top. Great
Oh, yeah.
views, incredible views.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend taking a physical map
Yeah,
if you're planning to climb
Yeah.
the Pyrenees, because there's no phone service.
No,
like
no,
once you
not
get
at all.
to a certain altitude,
And
like
even better than that, if you can, take a GPS.
Yeah.
Take a Garmin. So you
yeah,
don't need
something
data.
like a Garmin.
So
would
it's
be
got good
really
battery
ideal.
life, and you know you can rely on.
Yeah.
Because we were going off phones a lot of the time, and the offline maps were good, but there were times that we did vary from the route.
Yeah,
Good, but
definitely.
not great. So
Yeah.
I mean, Garmin. If anyone working for Garmin's
Yeah.
watching this video, like,
Yeah.
if you'd like to send us any sort of GPS device,
We'd love to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Garmin, get in
we'd
touch.
love to test it out, because I
Yeah.
think that would massively help this sort of trip and
So
adventure.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. But
Good trip. Would you recommend to a friend?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this is my first time climbing abroad from the UK. It was amazing. The views,
Yeah.
the climate. I mean, it's hot. I'm not really built for hot weather. As you can probably see, I'm sweating right now.
Sweating already. It's 9 o'clock in the night.
It's 9 o'clock and it's still like 28 degrees, which is mental. But yeah, 100% recommend. The views are insane, absolutely insane. If you're going to hike the Pyrenees, you're going to come across all sorts of terrains, and it's special,
Yeah.
very special.
I feel like we did do it at a good time. If I was doing it again, maybe I'd go a bit later in summer, because the original idea, right, was to do Mount Perdido.
True.
And we got to the refuge, and we kind of got some advice from the guys that were running the refuge, and they were against us kind of doing it because they thought we
That's
weren't
right.
prepared enough.
Yeah.
And we respected that, because they're there 365 days a year.
Yeah.
They're the experts. And
Definitely.
at that point, we didn't have enough knowledge to go against that. So
Yeah.
you know, we have to take that advice.
That's right.
You know.
I think taking a common sense approach
Absolutely.
with any hike,
Yeah.
any
any
hike. It
climbing,
doesn't matter
yeah.
the altitude.
Yeah.
You've got to be sensible, and if it doesn't feel right, don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that
Yeah.
hike would have been completely different in another season. You know,
It would.
doing that hike in autumn or maybe even spring or definitely winter is a whole other beast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, to put it in perspective, we're at the end of June now, like 26th of June, and we're wrapping up.
Yeah.
And there was still snow on the peaks, and everyone that was going up to the peak had crampons, ice axe, and full all-terrain gear.
Yeah.
And we did not have that at all.
No.
Like, I did it in a pair of glorified, like, all-trail shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a couple jumpers, and that's probably about it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for a mountain of this altitude,
Yeah.
this is start of the season.
Yeah.
You know, you look at smaller mountains and they might be well into their season.
Yeah.
True.
Whereas this is right at the beginning, and maybe we underestimate that a little bit.
Yeah, that in hindsight, I think if we were going to do this again
Yeah.
and we wanted to summit Monte Perdido, we would come later on in the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Or have a bit more prep and have the right gear
Definitely
and
true,
a bit
yeah.
more, you know, sort of winter weather practice. But,
Yeah,
I
true.
think we made the right decision doing on a smaller peak in the end.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
agree. But I also think the first day, that was hard. Like if
It
you
was.
are like wanting to get into hiking, and you've like got maybe like a semi-okayness with heights, I don't think that's the route for you. I think you want to make sure that you're like kind of
Absolutely.
okay on your own 2 feet, and you're
Yeah,
okay bouldering.
you gotta
with
have a
big
head for
drop of
heights.
land. Yeah, 100%.
As you'll have seen in the video,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
some sheer drops,
Yeah.
and it was. I mean, you get the views, but yeah, you don't want to be climbing up there if you've not got a head for
Yeah.
heights.
And also one thing that we did do well, because we have done previous hikes, is we fueled ourselves well.
Yeah.
We knew
Yeah.
there wouldn't be anywhere to stop to eat or to drink.
True. Yeah,
to
exactly.
buy
Yeah, yeah.
anything along the way. So
Yeah.
we did stock up the day before and made sure that we had the right amount of fuel to get us
Yeah.
through the day, because your body is constantly exerting calories.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You do need to.
And it, like in emergencies, what was it? We water from a stream and a little
Chlorine tablets.
Purification
tablet,
tablets. Yeah, exactly
Yeah.
that.
which was like a last minute thing. I mean, they're great, but you don't really want to be relying on them
No,
all the time. 'Cause
exactly.
We all had 3 litre
Yeah.
Bladders.
3 litre
water
bladders,
bladders. So, and that just about got us to the hut after 8 hours.
8 hours climbing. Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, you do need that amount of water.
Yeah.
definitely, definitely.
Sweet. I think we should wrap it up there before my arm falls off because I'm holding this camera.
Holding it. We tried to
And
find
it
an angle, we
genuinely
couldn't
feels
find
like
it.
it's about to fall off. So I'm
Perfect.
gonna make the executive decision and wrap it up there.
Easy.
I would personally like to thank these boys for such an amazing trip. I wouldn't have done it with anyone else. So cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Would not have preferred to climb that with anyone else.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Let's get
Absolutely.
let's get some tapas.
Yeah.
It's time for tapas. If you've watched it up until this point, thank you for watching. If you liked it, give it a like. That would be really cool. Just to let me know that you enjoyed it. Share it with your family and friends, and hopefully we'll see you again on the next adventure.
Cheers.
Take care.
Peace out.
If you like this video, please let me know. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Thank you again for watching. It's been a real pleasure. I'll look forward to hearing from you soon. See you next time.